Good morning. This is John, and this is the Homestead Diary. It is a nice day today. Still a bit cool, but the ice is going away, and I am surrounded by chickens. And the chickens are being quite entertaining, mainly because there's so much ice out here and the way that they're following me. And sometimes they like to go ice skating. Sometimes. They're not real amused by it, but it is entertaining, at least for me. Oh, chickens. So much fun. I need to feed them because they are definitely hungry. Hungry little critters. Follow me around. We, of course, have to hide our food because otherwise the chickens, of course, will get it and eat every bit of it. And we have to actually put it inside of totes because of this. That hole in the greenhouse wasn't here a week ago. And then I came in and I found that there was a bag of dog food that had been torn open. And I didn't really notice the hole at first. I just looked around and I thought, oh, well, maybe one of the kids was trying to feed the dog and, just kind of opened it sloppily because, kids, they do stuff and they don't always pay much attention to exactly how it's being done. No big deal. I didn't really think much of it, but I put the bag inside a tote to protect it. But we had another bag of food sitting out and I thought, well, that's cat food. Kids aren't going to feed the dog cat food. They know better. And so I came in the next day, and that bag had a hole in it. And I thought, must be something else going on here. And I started looking around and found that hole. So I put the food up. I haven't had a problem since. So I am spreading the food in and amongst the grapevine, which happens to be covered with ice. It's absolutely awesome. All the different colors and everything coming out as the sun hits it. Because the grass is high around there, and as we're trying to use the chickens to help control the pest population, I figure any place where the grass is high, where we don't really want to run a weed eater, just sprinkle some chicken food in there and let them do the rest. And so it's all part of the chicken experiment. And I have high hopes for it, really high hopes. And we'll probably also end up burning part of the property, the parts where the chickens aren't. They'll create another buffer, and it'll be good. It'll renew the grass. And, oh, hey, there's Terrence. Morning, Terrence. You're ready to eat, huh? He's a good dog, livestock guardian dog. He, initially we had him inside the fence and he seemed pretty content. I mean, we've got a couple of acres here fenced off with the electric fence. But somehow he decided, or some way, to get out. And we never really did figure out exactly how he was getting out. But like there are no holes in the fence. There's no indication that the fence has been pushed over or anything. But he just keeps getting out, and now he just kind of stays out. And we're fortunate. He's a good dog, true to his breed, which frankly I don't know exactly what the breed is. I just understand he's a livestock guardian dog. He doesn't mess with livestock. He just kind of hangs out and scares the other critters away. And that's especially good because he likes to go visiting. I say we. Amber and the kids went over to the neighbor's place. Our mailbox is over there, and they stopped in and said hi and talking to the neighbor. And he says, "Oh yeah, I've seen him. He comes over and he says hi, and he's never chased the cattle or anything. He just, he sniffs around and he'll chase a deer, but he hasn't messed with the cattle, and so he's not a problem. And I'd let you know if he was, and so that's good." Good to have good neighbors, good to have understanding neighbors. If there's no problem, then there's no problem. which is kind of nice. It's one of the things I like about being out here in the country, is if the neighbor's dog comes visiting and doesn't cause a problem, you don't call animal control, which is completely different from the city, where if someone sees your dog out and for whatever reason they're just having a bad day, next thing you know, you got the cops showing up at your house. And I don't expect that's ever going to happen here over a dog. And even if our dog was causing a problem for the neighbors, the neighbor would take care of it, and they would knock on our door and we'd have a conversation. And if there was damage to repair, we would handle it between ourselves without involving people whose business isn't supposed to be in our business. And so, just one of the many benefits of being out in the country and being in a free state. Oregon is not free. Not that freedom is universal in every state, but some places are freer than others. And that's a decision that you got to make in your life. Is, do you want comfortable slavery, or are you willing to work a little bit harder to live as you wish? That's definitely a decision that we've made, and a lot of other people have made, to come out of the cities, come out of the built-up areas, and live. And it is very entertaining. No 2 days are the same. Monotony, what's that? We don't have monotony out here because something interesting is always happening. And the chickens always seem to be following me around, which that's a constant. And I like it. I like the hustle and bustle of the homestead. People say, well, what would you do out there? Where there's just nobody to talk to. There are plenty of people to talk to in our lives, and plenty of animals to make a place come alive. We don't need traffic and sirens when we have chickens and dog and family. This is John for the Homestead Diary. Y'all have a blessed day.